Welcome back to the land of milk and honey and copper. Or actually, we don't have any milk, we don't have any honey, and we for sure don't have any copper. That much I can tell you. Because we're gonna need still 622 copper and another 80 for the lab. And we're at almost 80. So yeah, I'm not sure how much we can do actually. We could potentially create another one of these slaughterhouses. That could be something. Actually only 15 copper, so I say we do it. This means of course that we will need some landfill. Luckily we know where to get landfill. I don't know how much landfill I'm gonna need, so I'm just crafting a bunch. Then maybe if we find it fun, we can go around and replace old pipes with new pipes. I mean low quality pipes with awesome pipes. Yeah, we can put in some petri dish as well. Oh, good. Good thing I needed some fuel because we're sort of running out of fuel, or we had too much fuel over there. I meant, of course. So there we go. Let's see how we are doing on this landfill. There we go. Fish should be put in here, yes. Let's see. Let's create another chest. Oh, we have an inserter, that's awesome, but unfortunately we will need another one. And there we go. So let's just find some fish. I can take all of that as well. How much fish do I have anyway? It appears that I have a bunch of fish. Okay. So how about this then? I was originally planning actually to have an inserter to take in the fish, but I kind of want to save inserters and save copper and just take the results out. And then let's see, actually yeah, no, I can't. I would like to have a belt that goes over here, but I can't do that. Because I do want this to be automatically supplied with fuel. And that's kind of blocking this. So yeah, this is what happens when you don't have underground belts. While I could put a chest here and 2 inserters here, I don't know. We'll just... Oh boy, of course it needs... we need a pipe. Of course, there we go. because this definitely needs to take care of the blood. Okay. That should be it. Now, where's that copper? Let's craft some pipes so that we can go around and replace those low quality pipes. I wonder if I can use one of these actually. That's... Even though I don't have robots, at least I will be able to see which pipes needs to be changed. So I will just be a manual construction robot now for a while. Very fun. That's this part fixed at least. Okay, we have some over here, we also have one up there. There we go. And here we go. Awesome. Then let's just place some here. Because why not? It's not like we have shortage of copper at least. Of iron, I mean, of course. And some there. What about here? No. Anything? No? Okay, here we have some. 81, oh, 158. Okay. So a bunch of pipes here. Now, something I don't like is that I can't fast replace these. I can't just hold the mouse over them and drag, sadly. Probably because there's like 2 different kinds of pipes or something. Even though it works perfectly with different kinds of belts, but oh well. And this is just something we're doing as entertainment while waiting for copper. I think I need to select this area again. Nope. Okay. Looks good. All set. What about over here? 46. Okay, there is definitely some in this region. I can actually remove this part. And then we can actually kind of change this part. I don't get rid of any fluids while I do this. Especially not molten glass. Oh, it seems like very good. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. I think that was it. Now, next region. Over here. There we go. I think we're all set. Let's just craft. Oh, 218 pipes. My god. Okay, so let's see what's up with this. Oh, of course, it's that time of year again. Time to empty the tailings pipes, of course. Okay, said and done, and 4.1k. Oh my god, okay, this is definitely gonna boost the copper production over the next couple of minutes. Maybe even an hour? No, probably not. Not that lucky. And come on, can you just put in some copper there instead, please? Yes, like that. Good furnace, good inserter. Stupid inserter. There we go. So now they should be bringing us some copper, hopefully. Let's see here. We have too much here. Okay. I think we will have an inserter here to move this to a chest, because this is a time-consuming process. This is quite fast. This is fast enough, I guess. I don't think there will be any big issues with that once we have our dearly beloved copper. I'm wondering how many times I can say copper in one episode, but probably quite a few. Feel free to count. Let's have some guts here. So let's process it into copper ore. So 6 guts is all we need for time. And let's make some more landfill. I can understand if PyBlock players are envious of the landfill production here, but honestly I'm kind of envious of the early science production you can have in PyBlock, and I would prefer science over landfill just any day of the week, really. I mean, it's been several, like 10-12 hours now or something of this game, of this map, and still no science. So can you just imagine playing PyBlock or any other mod, play it for 12 hours and not create a single science pack? That's the kind of level of frustration we're dealing with here. So I think we should all celebrate a lot when we have science packs. Who knows? It might collide with New Year's. So just imagine like a big countdown, counting down from 10, like New Year's, when we get the first science pack. Well, hopefully I have other plans for New Year's, but anyway. So, what's next? What other fun thing can you do while waiting for copper? Go for a swim in the ocean? No, this character can't swim. pick up some seaweed manually. Yeah, why not? There we go. If only there was like a hidden chest somewhere with 1,000 copper or something. That would be something. So, I think there is something that I have not looked into too much, and that is the compost. This thing. But I don't want to spend 150 copper on it, so that's just not gonna happen. So we need 81 for this and 622 for this. Oh my god. And even then, we're gonna need to actually create one of these. Because in order to create a single one of these, we need 1.4 copper. Look at that. But I will be changing a bit here, because if I remember correctly, we will get them in batches of 6. So there's no need really to create any less than 6 at a time. And then we can see that, okay, we need 8 copper plates in order to do that. So let's see here, we need carbon dioxide for the moss farm, iron and copper plates in one of those. Is this one up here available? Does it do anything? It doesn't do anything, so it's this thing that I need. Formic acid, which we get from carbon dioxide. And then let's take a look at how this is used. Formic acid. Okay, it can become an item here. We need it next to the creamy latex, so I think we can just move this entire machine actually. And put it over here instead, where we have the production of this fluid that I totally forgot the name of, cream latex. So this needs sodium alginate, which we can get from seaweed, limestone, stone. Okay. This should be somewhat easy, I guess. High pressure furnace. I'm tempted to move the high pressure furnace up here actually. And there's the pulp mill, of course. Okay. So let's see here. We need this formic acid. I have the formic acid production thingy here. It has 2 fluid inputs and 1 fluid output. With so many different connections to choose from. So I'm thinking that I would like to have okay, yeah, like this can work. Water and some thingy. Right, we need that thingy. We need that from our high pressure furnace, which is currently not doing anything. can... Because this one is quite costly, isn't it? 45 copper, yeah, that's too much. Don't want to spend that. So we will just be moving this one. And since we're moving that one, I guess we can also move the moss farm. And while we're down here, we can grab some sand. Hopefully, somewhere. There we go. So that we are producing some more landfill. Because we're probably gonna need it sooner or later. So let's see. High pressure thing. Okay, for you it's quite easy to produce this. That's good. Now I'm thinking maybe if I want to change this again. Yeah, this is actually better. So then in that case I want water input, and from this side carbon dioxide input. Okay. We will put in 8 of these so that we get 100 formic acid. And let's see. Yeah, right, we will get 400 formic acid, which we will then need for this. Okay. So let's see, I need one of those. Can I get stone? I have plenty of stone. Limestone I have nearby. Seaweed. We'll just go get some seaweed. So what we're doing now is basically we're trying to figure out the process for red science. We're like halfway automizing it, but most of it will be manual for the time being because we simply don't have enough machines. We only have one of each of the machine that we need, so we will need to reuse the machines as much as possible because they just take so much time. They are so expensive. So we don't want to spend so much copper on producing the machines. Simply. So we'll just be reusing the same machines all the time, just changing recipes and so on. In the beginning, until we have a better way of getting copper or circuits or something. And I need coke. There we go. Coke should be enough for a while. How much do I need actually for that process? 18.4. So 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Should be enough. Assuming that nothing else in this pipeline needs carbon dioxide, which I don't think it does. Or actually parts of it is because of this. Okay. Moss, but we have plenty of moss, so that should be fine. So actually we only need 400 carbon dioxide, which should be 5 times this recipe, so we only needed 10, but okay. And let's put in just a few iron plates. So this should give us 400 formic acid. And then we have the creamy thingy, and then we need to change the recipe of this one to sodium alginate. Okay. Steam. Limestone. Actually, I think we have more limestone over here. So we'll just carry that around for a while, and some seaweed and water apparently. How can we not have... Okay. That kind of makes sense, I guess. Alright. For a moment there I thought we had used up all our iron. But that's not the case, of course. I don't think we could possibly do that even if we tried. Almost. So we're gonna need 4 of these for the moment. And this process is not slow. Scaling these things later on will be very interesting. But I sort of have a little plan for how to do all that. But that's quite far off in the future, honestly. So now this is a problem. Because we need to output this fluid. That's quite easy to do, I guess. Okay, there we go. And then we need to input this fluid. Because we need to change recipe. There we go. And of course it didn't have any input over there, so let's just rotate it a bit. And then let's find this thingy. More pipes. There we go. Nice. Oh no. Oh no. Come on. Seriously? I hate it when this happens. If anyone figures out why this happens, please tell me why. So basically we have 99.9 formic acid, which is useless. So we just wasted 2 copper. Luckily it's only 2 copper. Let's see here. I don't want this recipe, I want this recipe. So let's spend another 4 copper just to be on the safe side. And here we will be needing a bit, nope, not this. Wrong recipe. Carbon dioxide. Just a little bit, I think. How much? 100 for once. So 3 times should be enough. So let's just rotate this machine around a bit. There we go. And there we go. So now this needs to go out here. See a bit of a problem with this. Let's hope that this gets fixed. Okay. Formulate formic acid and this. And that. How did I produce those again? That was from this thing. Okay, so let's just produce another one of these. Steam, that, and water. Perfect. Actually, we can produce a bunch of these. This doesn't hurt, I guess. There's no important fluids involved, which is good. And this creamy latex, it seems like we have... Yeah, that's free basically, because limestone is free, sap is free, water is free, so this is free. That's good. So that's that. So now we have this block. Now we need a pulp mill. Pulp, 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 pulp. There it is. Knew I had it here somewhere. So we need to make this. 5 of those and some steam. Steam should be not too hard. Yeah, let's just make a little pipe. I'm gonna need a lot of pipes over this playthrough. There we go. And the next step is basically producing rubber stoppers, which shouldn't be too hard, it seems. We will need to handcraft those. One more. Then we will be needing some coal, it appears. That might actually be tricky because we're using up all our coal. Okay, I might just as well wait for this. So 10 coal. Let's hope we can find some out over here, otherwise we'll just have to wait for it. Yay, almost 200 copper. It's going quite well. Oh, and I haven't checked this for a while. So let's take a look. Guts 27. Put it in there. Another 17 copper plates. Awesome. And this, of course, needs to be fueled to get rid of the blood. Even though the blood pipes are not filled. So, how about that coal, huh? Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. Rubber stoppers. Yay! And now for the final part. At least for the how much we can make is this glassware, which needs to be made in the glassworks over here. How are we doing over here? I have almost 1000 of this. Okay, I think I will be switching this one, removing that from there, just to allow it to gather up some. And okay, so rubber stoppers. This requires quite a bit of molten glass, honestly. A lot more than I expected or hoped for. Yikes. And that's not good. Well, molten glass is kind of free in a sense, because it just requires sand, which we have quite enough of, but the problem is that it takes so much time because of this cold gas mostly. So Okay, right now we have... Did I take that already? Ah, it's there of course. So there we have 4 glassware, which is what we need to produce one batch of automation science packs. So we have quite a bit of basic substrate, so we basically need more glassware actually. We need more and more and more glassware. I'm thinking that the main problem will probably be the copper plates. Because the rest is not a problem at all. It's just many steps of processing, but it's not like, okay, yeah, this carbon dioxide is a bit of an issue because of the coke, because we're not getting that very quickly, I would say. And besides that, it's mostly the coal gas that is the problem. So now you know what's in store for us, basically. So how do I want to do this? How much for a glass work? 65 copper. I don't really want to use that. But I'm afraid that if I change recipe here, I will be wasting 400 molten glass. Which is a lot. So then I have to think, okay, what's worth more, or copper or this molten glass? How many molten glass or glassworks things do we need? We need one over there and one over here. Oh boy. And one over here. So we will eventually need 3 glassworks. That's a lot. That is a lot. So I will just be leaving it here for now for a while. Actually, we are getting some coal gas there, so maybe I should just connect this part. Let's do that. Basically, I want to just gather up as much coal gas as we can here for the moment. And then we will see what we will do with it. So, are you out of fuel again? How are we doing with the guts over here? That's 6 copper plates waiting to be processed, basically. So, oh boy. Yeah, iron is definitely not a problem. I think we even want to make this an iron chest, because it contains iron. Get it? Anyway. Oh god, is it this time of year again? I wonder how much tar we have here now. 1.8k, okay. Come on. Copper got that. Yes. Boy. have the resources. Well, I had crafted the inserters already, so I might just as well place down another chest there, so that it takes stuff from this machine faster. $235 copper plates. This is good. We are getting more than we spend right now. And let's take a look at this. So this is not good. This is not good. Why are we consuming so much steam or electricity? Has it changed over the past hour? A bit of a spike here. Okay, that's because we're using the other machine there as well. Besides that, it looks quite good. So I'm guessing / hoping that this will fix itself, kind of. Worst case scenario, we have some trees we can use to make coal off, which should boost this processing actually quite a bit. Yay! Another 410 iron plates. If by any chance I did not sound happy when I said that, it's because I have way too much iron. I don't even know what I should do with all this iron. I mean, it's huge amounts. We basically have 3 times as much iron plates than copper plates right now, and we haven't even processed all iron. Remember the chest that's where I put in like 2000 iron ore or something? So yeah. Iron is not and has not been a problem for quite a while. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. 2.5k. Even more than I thought. I think I will leave some of it there because I think that there might be a better processing recipe later on. Actually, let's check that. Iron ore usage. Yeah, this is the recipe we're using right now, and it kind of sucks. Concrete. Might be fun, but I don't know, it costs stone bricks as well. Processed iron ore. Now this sounds like something. And here we have iron chloride. I have no idea what kind of rabbit hole this is. Apparently a way to get uranium ore eventually. Oh boy, that's quite of a process. And now I think I'm on another parts of it. So we have, oh, what's this? 8 iron ore to 1 iron plate. That requires iron processing. Okay. Well, that's better than the current 10 iron ore to 1 iron plate to... Yes, 10 iron ore to 1 iron plate. No, wait, is it? Yes, it is. But this processed iron ore, Now this looks interesting. This looks very interesting. This is what? Secondary crusher. So if you manage to get grade 3 iron, why would you change that to grade 2? Isn't grade 3 better? I don't get it. Iron ore dust? Seaweed? Oh my, plenty of seaweed actually. Iron pulp, iron slime, iron things. I just imagine the things we will be unlocking with the first researchers. It will be quite confusing with all the new recipes. Speaking of iron, how is our copper doing? Not too good. Surprise, surprise. 274. Actually, we're almost halfway there. That's interesting. How is our fuel going? Not too great. Let's use our plan B. Wood. So this will take a bit of time, but eventually we will get huge amounts of coal, most importantly. Also some iron oxide, which is not too interesting actually. Automation science pack. If only we could handcraft this. It would save us so much iron. No, glassworks, that's not what I wanted to check. Research center. Ah, yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. 622. We also need a bit more glass, it seems. Speaking of glass, I wonder how that is doing. It's getting fuller and fuller. That's interesting. Coal, what is? No, not there. Come on. There we go. Oh boy, too much iron, so much iron. Okay, let's just leave it here for a while, I guess. Actually, might just as well use that instead. Then drop that on the belt. Just to make sure that we have enough fuel for the processing here. Oh, right, we haven't replaced all the pipes. That we should do, of course. We do have the iron after all. That's for sure. I am a construction robot. I replace pipes. At least I don't need to recharge. There we go. Nothing to upgrade here. Nothing over here. Let's run on the transport belt so that it goes a bit faster. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Awesome. So now what about this? How much was it again? 65. That's like 10% of our goal. Let's look at the production values. 0. Looks great. 5.7 per minute. That's actually quite a bit of an improvement. But I'm guessing that it's mostly temporary. Yeah, it goes a lot up and down, probably because of the... Oh, actually this is the copper ore. Let's ignore that. Looking just at the copper plate, we can see that it follows along here, I think. Or well, it's slightly delayed after these peaks. Probably. I'm guessing that it's mostly because of the fish. Or actually it might be because of the number of copper ore being processed at the same time. Because it takes quite a bit for us to gather 8 copper ore. So this might be related to the peaks in the tar production or in the tar usage. So yeah, 609 there. I just have to do this. Molten glass. Insert. Yeah, now it's just 300, so that was not good. We wasted a lot of molten glass there. But what do you do? At least now we have plenty of coal gas to process here, so that's good. All of this is getting used up here. How are we doing on landfill? And actually I would like to oops, important power pole, important power pole. There we go. I think I would like to automate this a bit. Come on, you are not important, are you? So, something like this maybe? And of course you want some fuel. There we go. So let's fill it up to about something like this. Or actually one, I'm guessing it's a stack size of 500 here as well. Or maybe possibly 300, we will see. Because I have like 2600 stone, so let's just make us some stone bricks. And let's make us some landfill. Boom, I just used up 300 stone. And I barely even noticed. Let's go check on the fish. Oh, let's check on the fuel. Let's take some of these. So remember that it's about 4 of these for one processing here. It's an insane amount, that's for sure. So let's take a look at fluid values. Activated carbon, no idea what that is. Biomass can give us some fuel. Oh, cellulose. We have that, don't we? We do. 5 megajoules. But that needs wood. So 28 megajoules become 10 megajoules. No thanks. Okay. Coal briquettes. Oh, that's quite something. Coal dust. And there are lots of different kinds of coal. Ooh. Those look nice. And dried biomass fibers, fiberboard. I think we might be able to make fiber. I think I have seen that somewhere. Logs, meat. Well, meat seems more useful for other things. So fibers, solid fuel, I don't know, it's probably gonna take a while. Oh, here we have some compostables as well. Is any of these like kind of free in quotation marks? Blood? How do you compost blood? Okay, why not? Blood meal. Sounds delicious. Bone meal. Those looked like sap seeds, but they were not sap seeds. Creamy latex. Okay, that's interesting because I do believe that's free actually. Sort of. Wasn't it? Yes, it is. So one round of this, that's well, sap is takes a bit of time and it costs steam as well. And steam is definitely not free, that's for sure. And a bunch of other things. Basic substrate, yay. Fertilizer, fiber. And oh god. Guts, yeah, we definitely don't want to compost that, that's for sure. Log. One log becomes 30. It seems. That might be useful actually. But I don't think we should experiment with this just yet. Because I do want all the copper to go to the future production of a research plant. Sap tree is 15. Sap seeds and sap. That is kind of free, but even seaweed. Interesting. So I'm thinking basically that if Because I assume that this output amount is the number of biomass that you get, and then it's like around 1 megajoule per biomass. Tree seeds. Oh well, I think we will just have to get back to that later on. And it seems like this has stopped again, of course. How are we doing on this, by the way? Not well. No more guts. Oh, crap. No fish. Haven't gotten any fish for a while. Wonder how long that has been like that. Okay, it appears that it stopped not too long ago at least. So that's good. So let's see if we have any. Not bad, not bad. We're almost halfway there. Can you imagine? That's good. We have reached the 1 hour point. Yeah, we'll just save this actually. We don't need any more iron, as you know. So I'm gonna just save myself some fuel. In fact, I can create another iron chest to put all the iron in. So, 341. We're more than halfway there for our research thing. We're less than halfway there if we also consider the cost for the lab itself, I think. Yeah. Because we need a total of around 700 for if we include the lab. So, I think that's it for this episode. It's probably 1 or 2 episodes left until we finally have our first science pack. Ridiculous, but thanks again for watching and see you again soon.